There's no use in looking back. Gotta laugh or gotta live, 'cause I'm so over the past, and I'm living it fast. Underneath the strobe lights, ready for a crazy night. I can hear your heartbeat banging loud like a drum. Let me be your only one. Do you feel what I feel? I'm addicted to the sound. Turn it loud, just make it play. When the love is all around, scream away with the music.
Hello. Let me just sort out audio. So I'm not done talking about Battlefront 2 yet. I don't think anyone is, to be honest. Let's switch over to the game and to the webcam. Will Finn use a lightsaber? If he's in the game, he might. You never know. I reckon he'll probably be like a normal shooty dude, personally. So this stream is going to be a mix of me playing the current Battlefront whilst talking a lot about the new one, because I need to talk about it more. I'm not done yet. I'm not done. I'm too excited. I couldn't. I struggled falling asleep last night. It was that bad. Man, there's a lot of hype already. Let me just pause my stream. Otherwise it might cause lag for everybody else. Let me move Discord into the right monitor. Oh, okay. Smile Games was on that quick. He's already posted it. Clone Wars is here. It is indeed. It's okay, Ivan. You don't need to play. You don't need to play. I think we're all looking forward to the campaign teacup. Let's search for a 40-man mode. Oh, that was quick. Damn. Walker Assault. There we go. Do I have Xbox? I do have Xbox, but I don't have the Battlefront on Xbox. I'm sorry. But, I don't know if it's Clone Wars or just kind of the early era. Well, it's hard to tell from a teaser, but by looking at it, it does seem like it's going to be a big thing. Like it's going to have all of like that, whatever we like, basically everything that we've seen in the movies, like more or less everything. Like lore-wise, from start to finish. Maybe not like, I doubt it'll have all the content, but it will have a lot. You know, it'll have a lot. But the annoying thing was, like, I saw the trailer about 3 o'clock in the morning. I made the video quickly on it, and then tried to go to bed, but really struggled. I did in the end, but it was a difficult thing. What am I playing as? I'm playing as Rebel, not Imperials. God damn it. Road to level 100. It's almost there. I kind of feel pressured to get there now, because the hype train is going to begin. I wish I could go to like EA Play and play it there in LA, but man, it's so expensive. Battlefront 2, that is. Do you think we can get a secondary weapon instead of star cards? Personally, I hope they just get rid of star cards. There's a possibility. If they added classes, then there's a possibility that would happen. There's quite a strong chance, actually. But when it comes to like what I've seen, the teaser that was leaked, that kind of just had like the regular dude, like when I was talking about with the guy on Hoth. Like, he had the jetpack on him, but at the same time, he just had like a standard gun, and that, you know, you'd think that a special dude like a, I don't know, like a shock trooper or something, like a jetpack trooper, you'd have one of those that would have a jetpack, not just a regular dude with a regular weapon or anything like that. So that says to me that you can still do the whole star card thing, which is not very good in my opinion. Like, yes, it allows you to freely customize whatever you want to do, but I don't know, it just doesn't seem right. Doesn't seem like traditional Battlefront, you know. What if it is Sana and she uses the E4? Let's just be. I suppose this was unknown for. I don't know who Sana is. Like, just to put a bit of perspective for you, I am really into Star Wars, but I'm not into any books. I need to watch. I started watching Rebels, I believe it's called. I watched the pilot, but then I got pulled away and didn't finish it. But I do plan on watching it. But I'm gonna binge watch it. I'm not just gonna watch one episode or 2 episodes. I want to binge watch it because it looks quite good. So yeah, I'm gonna get to it. I don't know if you're on about Sana, who is in that potentially. I don't know if there is a Sana in that, to be honest. But I don't really read the books. I'm not a huge fan of reading, to be honest. Even for Star Wars, I don't like staring at pages of things, like paper and shit, or even digital books. Is your microphone a Yeti? Yeah, it is a blue Yeti. My microphone is a blue Yeti. But what do you guys think in general when it comes to classes? Like, do you think that it's a good thing? Armor guns. I really hope that customization for armor and guns is going to be like, I kind of feel scummy for saying it. Like, if they are going to customize guns, at least make it a little bit like Call of Duty classic style. You know, few attachments and a couple of like camos, but they don't really. The camos don't really give you any advantage. They're just aesthetics. They're meant to look nice. That's what I hope. And armor-wise, it would be kind of cool and also annoying at the same time if you could, like, for example, you're playing on a map like, I don't know, Coruscant, just as out of the blue, just like that, and it's set during like the Republic where there's like the Jedi and everything, before the rise of Darth Vader, basically, and you have like First Order troopers running around. Like, it'd be a little bit immersion breaking, but it won't be any worse than what this game is when you've got like you got like Death Star troopers running around everywhere. Captain Rex to survive. Playing third person. Classes would be better than just standard star cards. Yeah, I have to agree. I think that you know, having classes, like, a lot of people say like, oh no, it's so restrictive. No, it ain't. It's not. It's not restrictive in the slightest. It forces you to play a certain strategy, yes, but if you have classes, then there's multiple ways you can approach a mission, rather than just pick a character, pick whatever loadout you fancy, and then run in. It forces people to behave a little bit more tactically, and I think that's what it needs, because it's supposed to be about a war. Like, yes, it's sci-fi, but it's a war, isn't it? It's a war a lot of the time. And strategies are a key part of it, like battle plans and stuff, and it forces you to do at least basic strategies and coordination if you have classes. And it kind of prevents people from just running in like cannon fodder like this game is. A lot of the game is just cannon fodder. I don't know about the Forza Horizon paint system, because I don't play Forza Horizon, but it'd be nice if you could like paint your armor and things. I just hope that it doesn't get too crazy, like for example, you have like Clone Trooper helmet and then like, I don't know, like Imperial Officer clothing, you know, but with a Stormtrooper helmet. That would be really weird. Like, it'd be a bit too much customization. I'd like it if you could like give yourself paint customization, so you can like form a regiment almost. Shit. They should have a mode called Order 66 where there's 8 Jedi and 12 clones on teams. 8 Jedi and 12 clones? That sounds a bit unfair for the clones, don't you think? I don't think it would work unless you have like, it's like a co-op mode called Order 66 where you and a friend, for example, play as a couple of Jedi. And then everyone else is like clones, you know? That would work, in my opinion. I think that would be good. Come here. I know you guys don't like me playing in first person. I'd use it mainly for snipage. Yeah, no, Stefan, you're right. She does have a double-bladed lightsaber. She does. If you see the poster at the end, she's you see Darth Maul, and they're both using the same pose, and we know Darth Maul has a dual-bladed lightsaber. So it's pretty clear that Rey also has one. And I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, like having it, like, you know, for example, like classes would be better because then you can have like healers. Obviously, then it'd end up probably being a bit like Battlefield in a bad way because the medics will just run past you and not heal you. That's the only thing. But like, I wouldn't mind if they had medic classes. Just don't make it so you can be revived, like the same way you do in Battlefield, because like, I don't know, it just doesn't. That would be like a bit weird. You'd think like maybe what it would do is it would like send you back to spawn, but you could like respawn immediately, for example. Because like if you're, for example, Clone Wars, maybe you could maybe be immediately resent to a spawn and redeploy straight away, like instantly, or like, you know, fairly close to the battle by an objective by like some sort of like moving base, like an AT-AT, for example, even though they didn't really have AT-ATs, the clones, but you know what I mean. Like if you could respawn closer to the battle, if they had bigger maps, which we don't really know yet, but I'm assuming they would because they said it's going to be bigger, unless they just meant like lore-wise. I'm going to pre-order it, but it's unfair that you can only get the Last Jedi Heroes if you pre-order. It's a typical EA thing, to be honest, like making some sort of like pre-order bonus. I hate pre-order bonuses. It's a very bad business practice. I mean, they might end up making it more of a DLC in the end, but it's like, for example, I stopped doing it when I pre-ordered Dying Light. And they said like, oh yeah, you get the exclusive access to Be the Zombie mode, and you can infiltrate your friends' games. But then you do it on day one. They made it a free DLC for everyone. And so I thought, what was the point of me pre-ordering then? Because they gave you like one other thing. It was like a crappy weapon that wasn't really very good. And it's like, well, pre-ordering was shit then. And they do the same sort of thing with loads of games. They make pre-ordering like, oh, I'll get that, and no one else will have it. I bet they'll make it, you know, available to everyone in the end, maybe paid DLC or not. They might make it so like if you pre-order like a certain edition, you'll get that. They won't say pre-order and you get this. They'll say pre-order the deluxe edition and you get this DLC. It's like, oh great, so I have to spend more money than I would anyway and pre-order it. I think the campaign will cover the original trilogy and sequel era because you see her, the Emperor. Yeah, basically, yeah. I think she's definitely going to be in the First Order stuff and the Empire, definitely. I doubt she looked like maybe in like her 20s in the trailer, so chances are she wouldn't be in the prequels. So yeah. I reckon it will be just Empire and sequels. More Rebel vehicles is what we need too. Rebels had fighters and speeder bikes in this game, which is still a bit unfair. Yeah, I do think the Rebels do need a bit more. If they don't, I mean, it's not the end of the world. Because, I mean, if you think about it, in the Clone Wars, both the clones and the separatists had vehicles, like, guaranteed. You saw them all on screen. You didn't see as many on screen of Rebel stuff, I don't think. I don't think you saw any really on screen that the Rebels had vehicle-wise, like land vehicle, like tanks or anything. But maybe they'll add some. I hope they haven't invented the E4 yet in the prequel. I hope so too. I don't like the E4. Because one, I am crap with it, and two, everyone else is good with it. So I'm in a bit of an unfair playing ground. Right from the get-go. But I think Battlefront 2 is going to be a banging good game. Banging good game. What the fuck? Someone just like threw themselves at the ATSD like, take me! Come on. Ah, defeated. What you're describing is dangerously close to Battlefield 1. And is that a bad thing? How is that a bad thing? Why do you have a Spartan in the back? You commented that earlier. I bought one. I saw it in a shop and I liked it. And so I put it on the wall. Like, what do you want from me? I like Spartan stuff. I like history and sci-fi. Okay, I'm a big nerd. The short clone rifle and the long clone rifle. Not a clue. I imagine they'll have weapons for each era, so maybe. Should be in the trailer as an Imperial Raider. Oh, right. I really do think the main character is going to be Captain Phasma. Maybe. It's still not certain whether it's a double-bladed lightsaber or not, Stefan. It might be stance made to look the shot look good. Could be the stance, but that is like it's the exact same stance as Darth Maul's. So probably, potentially. Who really knows? Come on, Ivan. Graphic Gamer, please stop advertising that you've subbed to people. Like, it's pointless. No one cares. Do you think they'll have a campaign and multiplayer with Awareness? Yes. Yes, I do. That's what they've advertised it as being. I expect it at this point. I think my sensitivity's buggered. That's not it. I have so many different settings for my mouse in this game. That I'll have to do. Let's do some Death Star. No, let's not do Death Star. Let's do Rogue One. So hopefully we can find a Rogue One game. I really didn't expect Clone Wars. I thought that idea was gone, even though it was the one thing I wanted, since EA being EA would look from a market perspective and not add it in, but it's in. I know, right? I was really surprised. I was expecting like 2 eras, maybe like, I don't know, Empire, like this game, and new like First Order. That's what I thought it would be. Not all of them. That's crazy. If you look in the trailer where Rey run past in the forest, there is actually original trilogy stormtroopers in the background. No, I don't think they were original trilogy. I'm pretty sure they were First Order. I may have been wrong, but they did look a lot like First Order troopers. I think they would try to keep things lore friendly, but at the same time, like I did see in the shot where there's like some AT-ATs and some troopers, one of the troopers did look like he had like a clone trooper helmet. Or no, or a First Order trooper helmet. It was kind of hard to tell, but it didn't look like a normal trooper helmet. It's kind of hard to tell at a distance. Let's use that. I could be a massive faggot, couldn't I, and do that? Yeah, sure, why not? But it's still not confirmed to be real. What? Oh right, you're on about Ray's double-bladed thing still. I hope they'll have a mode where you can play space to ground battles. I hope so too. I really hope so. It would be awesome. Because that's one thing that me and Hurricane really wanted with this Battlefront, space to ground. It looked like it. They teased it. You know, in the teaser they released a few years ago where you see the snowspeeder crashing in. Like, it potentially meant space to ground, but no. No. I'm assuming pretty much everyone saw the trailer. Yeah, well, that's what we're talking about. We're talking about the trailer, boy. Smith and Artie, confirmed. How many people do you think will play this game? I don't know. I'd say it'll sell a couple million copies probably, at least. But it depends on like daily average. Infiltration. Yeah, boy. Give me that controller. I want Obi-Wan or Anakin, Mace Windu, Yoda, or Count Dooku. Those are the ones that, like, what I'm most looking forward to is the heroes and the maps that are going to be in the Clone Wars stuff. I'm looking forward to that. Better spawns. I mean, the only thing I think that's bad about the spawning is how people could spawn trap you. That was what was annoying. But that actually never really happened to me. That's something that I saw a lot on console. When I see console gameplay, there's a lot of that. People are talking about how they think it's fake. A lot of people think it's fake. I think adding more like battles, that would be awesome if they added like, so you could have like 100 versus 100. Oh man, that would be so good. That would be really good. But I think this game is going to be huge regardless. I just hope the campaign mode is good. Like, yeah, they're saying like, yeah, we're listening to the community's feedback, but I want them to at least make it good. Like, because I mean, the single player stuff, they're just missions in this one, and they're a bit mediocre. Superior training, shit. Last time I was here, there was no face cam. Yeah, because we've done the face reveal now, man. We could do face reveal stuff. Face reveal stuff. We've done the face reveal. We can do a face reveal. We can do face cam. Come on. So okay, this is bad spawning, I guess. Like, that was pretty bad. Imagine if the Tauntauns were like cavalry in Battlefield 1. Are people going to seriously say now that Tauntauns are going to be like cavalry in Battlefield 1, and it's like adding Tauntauns makes it too much like Battlefield 1? Because if that's gonna, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna lose it if people think that adding Tauntauns makes it too much like Battlefield. I hope not, because they had it in the previous games. They were great. Just because they add them in again now doesn't make it Battlefield. And even if it is a bit more like Battlefield, so what? What's wrong with that? You know? It's only canon appearances in. Oh, so the Raider, the ship that we see in the trailer, the only canon appearance is in the what game? The X-Wing is in Star Wars X-Wing, the miniatures game. Oh. Well, I mean, this is probably the next one, I guess. If it's put in this, it's canon, I suppose. I guess. If it's a purposeful leak, then we might see a bigger trailer at Star Wars Celebration. Yeah, maybe. Look at the trailer for the heroes. Yeah, but it doesn't confirm all of them. Like, it's a teaser. You're meant to see a few. They're not. The teaser is not going to show you like close to everything. Like, maybe Star Wars Celebration would do it. Like, if the leak was intentional, they're probably doing it specifically to build up hype in exactly what we're doing now. We're talking about it. We're all getting pumped for it, and then more people will see it when it goes to Star Wars Celebration. They might make a proper one. You know, it's probably all intentional. You know, you never know. That's the thing. But I don't really care if it was intentional or not. I'm just glad I've seen something to do with it, because that's like brought a lot of excitement back. Georgie Abolish. No, sorry, I don't want to say it. No, I'm going to finish your name. I'm sorry, I'll butcher it and then you'll feel insulted. But thank you for subscribing anyway. Snoke would be so interesting to play. Yeah, but you don't really know what he's capable of yet, do you? Like, you don't really see much of him. And I don't know how you'd even play him, because that would, like, it'd either ruin the story before the next movie even comes out, or it would be terrible, and then everyone would hate the game because they put Snoke in just for fan pandering. Why have we got music on? Oh no, it's loading in. Ugh. You think it should be first person only? No, I think it should be. It wouldn't be Battlefront. Like, it just wouldn't be Battlefront. Maxwell North, thank you for subscribing. Thank you very much. But no, I think they should have a mix of first and third person, because it just wouldn't be Battlefront otherwise. Adam Carroll, thank you for subscribing. Thank you very much. So there will be a new trailer at Celebration. No, not confirmed. Maybe. Stateside Streams, thank you for subscribing. But yeah, so there may be a new trailer. Like, it makes a lot of sense if they were like, you know, they leaked it on purpose, deleted it very quickly, knowing full well people were gonna, you know, see it, and then make it look like it was by accident to deliberately build up hype, and then make a proper trailer a Star Wars Celebration. Like, that wouldn't be too far out of the question, to be honest. I think that would be a very realistic thing to do, to build up some hype. It's a bit cheap, but I don't mind. I don't care. Get killed with every weapon. FIFA Boss, thank you for subscribing, man. FIFA Boss. Darth Rift, thank you for subscribing, man. Thank you very much. They need to add squads. Even if they don't have classes, they need squads so you can't get spawn trapped. I think, you know, it would play in very well if they had good customization options as well. Because think about it, right? You have really cool, so you can customize like stripes and paint on your armor, and you can go into squads, so people can form like mini clans and regiments and shit. That would be awesome, wouldn't it? Like, you could end up actually having, like, you know, a clan. I mean, clans aren't exactly my thing. Like, being part of a clan, like I used to when I played COD when I was younger. Back in the Modern Warfare 2 days, I would join a clan just so I felt like I was part of a group and I felt better at the game. But no, the clans aren't really my thing now, but I still think it would be cool. Alex, the demon god of killers and rage, thank you for subscribing. That is a mouthful of a name. But thank you for subscribing. I'm surprised I managed to catch that before it vanished. I subbed but no Ewoks, sadly. Jonathan, chances are it is because your subscriptions are private. They need to be public so I can see it. But thank you for subscribing if you did anyway. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. You're smart, you're loyal. €6 per error would be nice. That would be awesome. And it would be nice if they didn't interlock with each other. So like I was saying in the video earlier that I made, having like Yoda fighting Kylo Ren, for example, would be really, really weird, I think. And I really hope they don't do it. I hope they don't do it. I want to play as Droidicas and Magna Guards. So do I. I really... one of my favourite parts of Battlefront 2... Like, I can't remember if they were in Battlefront 2 or not, or it might have been Battlefront 1, I can't remember exactly. But when the Droidicas were in the previous Battlefront games, and they were so fun, just going between the ball mode, like rolling, and then coming out and just like mowing people down was just, so satisfying. So satisfying. I sounded very posh when I said that. Oh yes. Yes, really satisfying. Quite. Mr. Star Wars FX, thank you for subscribing. Thank you very much. Mark Nolan, thank you for subscribing. I feel like I'm being very toxic right now. Yeah, boy. Yoda versus Kylo Ren would be weird, or Anakin versus Darth Vader. Yeah, like that. That would be weird. I think you could do it in Battlefront 2, the previous Battlefront 2. It was a bit weird, I'll admit, but it was more of like just a brawl mode. Like it didn't seem right. Coverlight, I hope I said that right. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you very much. But yeah, no, like Battlefront 2 did have that. The whole like you could have Anakin versus Vader, but it felt like it was okay. Like it wasn't a big deal. It wasn't a big deal. Joe Cook, thank you for subscribing. But it wasn't a big deal because it was more like a free mode sandbox kill each other thing. Maybe they'll add a mode the same in the next one. The Greedo guy, thank you for subscribing, man. But yeah, if they added like a same sort of mode in this, I would be okay with it. I just hope that if you were doing like for example like a big mode, just a normal mode like Walker Assault for example, I wouldn't want you to have those sort of heroes going up against each other because they're from completely different eras. I think if you're playing like in a First Order map, like that sort of time, new trilogy, then you should. Bo the Bomber 92, thank you for subscribing. I looked at that and died. I hope I said that right. But yeah, like if it should be locked to the time zone, basically. It should be locked to the time zone. I hope the game is actually good and the trailer is what will happen in the game. Trailers are very misleading in a sense for gameplay. The Gaming Smile, thank you for subscribing. I say misleading, like it doesn't really show the actual gameplay. It just teases things and shows what could be in the game. And it just really leaves a lot of speculation in the end. Like the cinematic trailers, they just say, oh yeah, captured an engine, but it doesn't say this is actual gameplay, you know. Cellblock1138, thank you for subscribing. There's a lot of people subbing at the moment. Perhaps could have a limited mode for 1 month with like sniper only or no star cards slash classes or every hero versus every villain. Yeah, like if they had specific modes for it, then that would be cool. Like I think they do need to, you know, I think if they had that, it wouldn't be too hard to do, and it would add so much more playability to the game and extend its lifetime by quite a bit. So I would be totally down for that. I'd be totally down for like having modes specifically that like don't really care about the lore. Like, well, I say the lore, like the realism of it. Thank you, Kylo Ren. I hope you're not going to have a tantrum all of a sudden just because you can't get the information you need to impress your boss. Keep a lid on things, okay? Keep a lid on things. In your opinion, what exactly do they mean by pre-order for The Last Jedi Heroes? What heroes are they actually talking about? Well, pre-ordering for The Last Jedi Heroes means like if you pre-order it, then you'll have like exclusive access to extra heroes that no one else will have if they didn't pre-order. They'll be likely to change it, so they'll probably make it like if you bought a certain edition of the game even after release, like you'll still get it. But the Last Jedi Heroes, I don't know, like probably what it means is like, you know, because you've got like all the different eras, you'll have like original trilogy Luke Skywalker, like what we've got in the current game. Gamer Vlogger, thank you for subscribing. But if they have like, you know, Last Jedi Heroes, it'd probably be like you'll get access to like old Luke. You can play as old Luke from the new trilogy, that sort of thing probably, or I don't know, maybe a more like trained up Rey, for example. I don't really know. Like it'd be heroes that were exclusive to the Last Jedi story, you know. So maybe by then we will have seen more of the Jedi heroes in the Last Jedi. So, you know, either of us. No, I want to do this again. I want to do this again. What map are you hoping to have in the game of all eras? It's kind of a tricky one because it would need to be at least like it would at least need to make sense for them to be there, for them all to be there through all eras. Sebastian Perez, thank you for subscribing. I'd say maybe like some Tatooine maps or something. Tatooine maybe. I don't really know. It's another tricky one. It's another tricky one. But let me think. Coruscant, I guess, because Coruscant is, I'm pretty sure, in the First Order one. Obviously, I think it gets blown up, but it's in it. It's in there, so it would make sense. What hero and villain in all eras would you want to play as in the next game? I have no idea. Maybe I don't know how old Darth Maul is and whether he would still be alive by the time the First Order was around. So maybe that. Who knows? Get off YouTube. Thank you very much, man. Means a lot. No, maybe Darth Maul. Darth Maul would be quite cool. I want to play as Jar Jar. Yeah, obviously, yeah, Jar Jar as well. Jar Jar needs to be in all of the eras. Needs to be in all of them. Kashyyyk or Geonosis? Oh, that's a tough one, man. That is a tough one. Gotta say Geonosis. Geonosis. How do classes work? Can anyone explain, please? You'll have like if I'm thinking of it like old Battlefront 2, you'll have like a standard trooper, you'll have like a shock trooper, you'll have a jetpack trooper, you'll have a pilot, that sort of thing. Like you'll have classes specifically for one task, and you're like by having them, it would make it so you'd have to sort of be a bit more tactical and work with your team a bit more, which would encourage better gameplay, and it would improve the experience, I think, by doing that. Because, you know, at the moment it's more of just like run and gun, but by making it so you have to like have classes, it forces it so you have to strategize a bit more, and I think that'll make it more fun. Maul died in Rebels, but what like time era was that in? Maul was killed in Rebels on Tatooine. Yeah, but what like by Rebels? Oh, so it was like Empire time, I guess, if it's by Rebels. Come on. No! I was so close. Coruscant didn't get blown up. The New Republic called Capital Hosnian Prime is what you see gets rid. Oh, right. So Coruscant, yeah, that would make perfect sense then. Coruscant would be a good place to have battles in all eras, because they're there through all eras. So, yeah, it'd be fine. I wouldn't mind that. Coruscant. Kenobi killed him so easy. He just got sliced down the left and right and he died. Yeah, but that was in Phantom Menace. But it was like hinted that it was not hinted. It was confirmed that he didn't die from it. If you watch Rebels, you will see what happens to Maul. Obi-Wan and Maul found each other. Didn't go well for Maul. Yeah, I've been reminded of that quite a lot already. I was just thinking, like, I don't know, because, like, someone asked, like, what hero would you want in all eras, but I don't really know, to be honest. I want to travel with Jar Jar in a bonga. That'd be quite cool. I don't know what I'm doing. I know, it was, right? Point blank. Great shot. Shit. You made a grave mistake, boy. He suicided. What a coward. We need a support class like medic/engineer. Your thoughts? Absolutely, as long as there isn't really like reviving as such, because it wouldn't make sense to revive clones. Like, let's be real here. Like, it's just a clone, and like, you know, for Clone Wars anyway, maybe it'd be a bit different with like Stormtroopers and First Order stuff. It might be a bit different, but with Clone Wars and the droids, not worth healing, like reviving. Healing, yes. Reviving, no, not needed. Because it was more just like throw your unlimited amount of troops at each other and see what happens. Like, that's the sort of vibe I got from Clone Wars. But but I like that because it was more like brutal in a sense. Like no one really cared, so it was just like throw shit at each other and see what happens. So no need for a reviving in the Clone Wars, but in any other era, then reviving, yes. Engineer stuff would be cool. I think there needs to be like vehicle classes. So if you choose to spawn in a vehicle, then you'll have a vehicle kit, so you can repair your vehicle, and you'll have a basic gun you can use. Maybe you can pick from a selection of guns. That would be fine. I'd like that. How do you think flying will be? Probably not a lot different than how this is. Personally, I don't think it will, because by the looks of things, they haven't really changed much visually, so that makes me think they probably won't change too much gameplay-wise. They might change things. That is a very interesting name. But, yeah, no, I think flying will probably be the same. It might change things, it might tweak things. I think the beta for this game had really good flying mechanics, and then they changed it for whatever reason. They made it more console focused by the feel of it, because it on PC it just feels weird. That's why I have to play flight stuff with a controller, because it's a lot easier. I have a lot easier over time. It's just a lot easier to control the spaceship. No, that doesn't make the console version of the game better. It just makes this one aspect of the game better, having a controller. But you can still just plug a controller in on PC and have the better graphics and the better frame rate. So it's a half win for console, because they're the peripherals are better. The place where Maul and Yoda faced off in the trailer is the same place as in the Phantom Menace, where he faced Qui-Gon and Obi. Naboo confirmed. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. I guess Naboo would be quite fun to play on. I don't really mind too much what maps, as long as there isn't Twilight on Hoth and Survivors of Endor. I'm alright. As long as I don't have those two maps, because those are terrible. I really want a game mode in prequels where droids are flooding Coruscant and you are a clone in a tall building and you have different levels where you protect the senators and set up defense lines. So, like a tower defense mode. That'd be cool. Yeah, I'll ship that. Or if they had battles as modes, so like in the Clone Wars, if the battle was and the Battle of Geonosis, that would be a mode, and you could play as special sand troopers and be part of Cody's squad. Let me just read that again properly. What if they had battles as modes, so like in the Clone Wars, the Battle of Geonosis, that would be a mode where you could play as special sand troopers and be part of Cody's squad, but that'd be good. I think they need to have like localized kit. For example, like in this game, you have the shore troopers. I think that'd be fine. Destructible environments, or is that leading too much like Battlefield 1? I don't think it... There's nothing wrong with destructible environments, man. Charlie Mountford, thank you for subscribing, man. Will there be a new trailer? More than definitely. That was just a teaser. So there will be another trailer. Maybe it will be at Star Wars Celebration. Who knows? Maybe. If it was a deliberate leak, then probably. It was on the Star Wars like official Twitter or something, like the EA Star Wars or something. So probably. Admins, can you get robust attention? You don't need the admins to get my attention, man. I'm right here. Tower defense mode, hashtag dice please. Yeah. I've just been ignored. No, 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 Ivan, no. I did it. I did it. I did it. Not Ivan. Wouldn't it be neat if you had... Young Sniper, thank you for subscribing. Wouldn't it be neat if you had a chance to survive a crash into a surface with a starfighter, possibly being able to fight on land as a wounded pilot? That would be epic. That really would be epic if you could, like, survive a crash landing. Or, like, if you're... For example, like what you can do in Battlefield, where like you jump out mid-flight. Obviously not in space. I mean, maybe. It'd be fairly cool at least. But like you could jump out once you're on the planet. That would be awesome. That would be really, really cool. You'd like parachute in. Can't see anyone. I'm just shooting random things now. Yeah, got someone. Shit. Come on. Cute entertainment. Thank you for subbing, man. Got a shield, mate. Can't do nothing. Now I'm getting kills. Now the kills are rolling in. Oh, yeah, I forgot I can actually get sniped out of this thing if the guy's shot is good enough. Gotcha, boy. I hope there's not pickups and you can just get in the vehicle. I hope so too. I don't want pickups. This is like, it's more like a, oh, what am I going to get? Plant blaster cannon. Great, thanks. Like, I hate that. That aspect of it bugs me. Hero pickups, I think, should also be gone. Louis Knowles Games, I hope I said that right. Thank you for subscribing though. But I think when it comes to hero pickups, it should be random. Simon L, thank you for subscribing. What I mean by random is where, like, you know, if you're doing alright, you're playing the objective a lot, or whatever, like it randomly assigns to whatever it feels like you can play as a hero. Keegan Ratliff. Keegan, thank you for subscribing. Some of the heroes may be DLC. Well, no, not necessarily. They might add like Rogue One as a DLC. If they added Rogue One as a DLC again, I probably wouldn't get it. Maybe. Because they made this a DLC. Like, it'd have to be good. Just saying. It'd have to be good DLC. If it was like errors. But no, I think you'll at least get prequels, sequels, and original trilogy. You'll get all of them. Noob Gaming, thank you for subscribing, man. Appreciate that. What are you doing? Get back here. Max. Sorry, Max. Sorry, I'm not going to be able to pronounce these names. But thank you for subscribing, Max. Thank you very much, man. Vincent Gray, thank you for subscribing. Thank you very much, guys. If it's like that, Robust, some people wouldn't get it very often. What? Heisenberg. I think they'll add Rogue One as a DLC, but with more heroes. It'd be a very difficult thing for me, because it's like, to me it would seem a bit scummy selling a DLC twice in 2 different games. I just threw my back to bomb at them. Atalius Rocks, I think I said that right. Thank you for subscribing. I threw my back to bomb at them. I meant to throw my thermal detonator. Thermal imploder, sorry. Right, let's do this. I got this. Would you play as more heroes for villains in the next game? There'll probably be more of them. There'll be probably more heroes and villains to play as. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know anything. What about Order 66? That would be awesome. I think Order 66 does need to be in it. If they've got the prequels, it needs to be in it, man. It needs to be in it. No! If it's like that with the hero pickups, people would get it more often. Yeah, like, people would get the hero pickup more frequently, but it would stop someone. The reason why I meant, like, hero pickups need to be assigned randomly to people, like in the old games, it would be like, press this button to play as a hero. Yes, that would be good, because it would stop people from just sitting around where they frequently spawn and then just picking them up over and over and over, because some people can get heroes 3 or 4 times a game, and that's just stupid. It should be assigned out more frequently to different people. That's why I think it needs to be assigned to someone all of a sudden. Like, here you go, you're a hero now. That would be cool. If there are classes, do you think they'll have specific traits? If you're thinking of traits as in like star card kind of things, I don't know, because I hope they don't have star cards, personally. But sure, I mean, I guess they'll have their own like strengths and weaknesses, if that's what you mean. They switch things up and can be my partner for a little bit now. A campaign for each era would be cool. I think that'd be pretty cool, but I don't think it will be. I feel bad for EA if this was the trailer they were supposed to release at Star Wars Celebration. I mean, it would be a bit like, ugh, because then like when they do like obviously it was meant to be like a surprise announcement, and then if they do this announcement in the trailer and like everyone's seen it already, it's gonna be like, oh, awkward. It's probably on purpose. It was probably on purpose. If we do have classes and there is going to be one with a jump pack, it should be the sniper class. The snipers get to do high places to pick people off. It would make sense. It would make sense. But yeah, I mean, yeah, there should be like, if there are classes, there should be a jetpack class. But what worries me is in that trailer, you just see like a normal snowtrooper with a jetpack, which says to me that like you can be any old trooper and you can get a jetpack. Like, I mean, in some ways it isn't bad because it makes like traversing the map like that like a lot easier and a lot quicker. But it should be more assigned to different classes, I feel. It should be. It just makes sense, you know. Conquest 64 player and classes, it'd be great. Yeah, it would be. How do you get that view on an Xbox controller? Well, like this sort of zoomed out perspective, you can't. This PC thing is field of view. So you get more of a wider perspective. You can. That's a perk of PC right there. Shit, don't want to get hit by that thing. Let's try and shut that other one down. You didn't unlock the EMP. How could you? EMP plus Stinger equals OP. Just unlock what I feel like getting at the time. Shit. Heroes for sequel: Rey, Finn, Poe, Maz Kanata, Elo Asti, Maz Kanata, I think it's how you pronounce it actually. Elo Asti, I don't know how you pronounce that. Kylo, Hux, Phasma, Balatik, Tashu Leech. Sorry, I have probably butchered like most of those names. I'm down for as many heroes as they want to put in. You know, the more the better. I don't really care if they're bad. The more heroes, the better. More content. Clone Wars sucks. No, they don't. It's probably your guilty pleasure. Clone Wars is awesome. The movies might not be great. I don't think they were bad. They might not be amazing. But the actual Clone Wars itself, like the wars between droids and clones, epic. Maps for prequels. You think maps for prequels will be Coruscant, Geonosis, Umbara, Camino. In Clone Wars, that battle was epic. And Utapau. Yeah, I mean, some of those will... I mean, they've got to be in the game. Like, you'll probably be right on a few of those at least. Maybe more. There does need to be more maps in the vanilla game, though. More maps in the vanilla game. Absolutely need more. Because people that can't afford DLC, it's a shame, but they do need more content. This is a little bit lacking in the map department without DLC. How do you swap your 4th bonus slot if you have one on PC? I never figured that one out. Hold E. You just hold E. Because E does nothing. It's like the select button, basically. And you just hit the button, replaces it with the 4th slot. Is Clone Wars confirmed? Yep, they most definitely are. All of the errors are confirmed. Roddy the Blender. Thank you for subscribing, man. But if you want to see the trailer, just go in our Discord server, and there'll be a link in the news tab. Wait, what? Did I just see Luke? Can you play as like all the heroes in Walker Assault mode on this game mode? Like in the original Battlefront 2, lightsabers could not one-hit. Nothing should be able to one-hit. No, I do think no. Lightsabers should. They should be able to one-hit. Not heroes, but everything else, yes. Unless it has like shields on it and it can actually, it has the technology capable. I don't think it should be that arcadey that like it takes multiple hits to kill just like a normal standard trooper. because then that wouldn't make them heroes, would it? It wouldn't make them strong like that. Like if I could just tank a hit from him, that'd be a bit ridiculous. Like even like, you know, what's it called? I think Royal Guards. Pingu Newt Newt XD. Thank you for subscribing. What's it saying? Yeah, like Royal Guards and Honor Guards, they can take a hit, and I don't think that's right. Yes, they're Honor Guards. They're supposed to be guarding either Leia or the Emperor, but they shouldn't be able to take a hit from a lightsaber. Pro Shooter 1080. I can't see the number. Sorry, the text is too small for my thing. But Pro Shooter, thank you for subscribing. The Unique Outcasts. Do you think they should have a mission on the campaign where they train so you can train with 4 other people and be one of the coolest clones in the Battle of Camino? It'd be cool. Don't know if they'll do it, but it'd be cool. Yeah. Be a little bit more immersive. Alright, I need to avoid Luke as much as possible. Oh, he's right behind me. Shit. It's going to run him around in circles. No, we're going that way. Nope. Whoa. Whoa. Oh. I'm just kiting him. Whoa. Okay. How am I doing this still? No, shit. No jump packs unless it's a class. I agree. If it's a class, by all means, put jump packs in. Do you think we should be able to climb over cover and climb up onto ledges like in Battlefield COD and Halo 5? We should also have sliding in addition to combat rolling. I mean, it would be very cool. The maps would need to be fitting in according with that, but if there are good maps, then yes, absolutely, put them in. Put it in. Should be. If the maps are good enough. I think the TR-8R weapon would be epic. TR-8R. See, I feel like I'm a bit like, ew, I should know more about the Star Wars universe, and yes, I should. I should know more, but I don't. Unfortunately, I'm mainly into the movies and some of the games. Not all of them though. No! Shit! God damn it. I'm halfway towards rank 100 now. I'm half a level away. If the campaign is bad, do you think people will hate it like with this Battlefront? Probably. It's sad to say probably. Because like the one thing, like for example, like the one thing we really wanted was a campaign for this game. We didn't get one. People were pissed off. And they say, alright, we'll put one in the next game. So 2 years later, we get the next Battlefront. And if the campaign was shit, then that pissed people off even more. Because it's like, not only did you not make us a campaign in the first one, you did one just to say, yeah, we put a campaign in, but it was crap. Like, that would seem more like a lazy development. I know it probably wouldn't be DICE's fault, but EA's fault for wanting to push the game out quicker. But that would be if it was bad. It might be good. It's too early to say, oh, the campaign's going to be trash. Like, it might be really good. You never know. I think it'd be hilarious, though, if it was just one massive troll. Like, the game was nothing like that. It was a tease, and it was just nothing like the game whatsoever. That'd be funny. People would be more skeptical if that teaser released on April Fool's Day, wouldn't it? Let's be real here. Maybe in the campaign, if you have a certain mission, you have a class that the clones would have for the mission, like in episodes, but where they supposedly defeat the hero, but he comes into the plane. Yeah. I don't know. They got rid of those that AT-AT thingies quick. But no, like, I guess missions where you have to have certain classes would be fine. I did great. Let's change modes up. Shit! Missed a button. I hope that Luke and Han will be in Battlefront 2. Chances are, yeah, they will be. They'll either be as the Last Jedi heroes, or they'll be as they are now. Winter 2017, the game is coming out. Yeah, I know, man. November. Do you think Battlefront 2 will be worth a pre-order? It really depends if you like the DLC that they're going to offer. They'll tell you. Like the Last Jedi Heroes DLC, I don't find it worth pre-ordering until they elaborate a bit more on it, till I find out what I'm actually going to be getting. Chances are I'll probably pre-order it anyway. Prepare to get blended. Let's get the fan on. It's getting bloody warm. Let's change it up now. Let's do Bespin. Can we end the stream for 2v2? Sure, why not? Why not? Let's since Alfox has been spamming, let's get him in here. Pre-ordering isn't worth it until you know what you're getting, and then you can decide yourself: is it worth it or is it not worth it? There you go. It's not the end of the stream, no. Maybe in the campaign we will have inner errors like what was it? Like clone point of view, then TIE pilot, then stormtrooper. I don't think we'll have clones, but it might switch it up. If it's good, it might be a little bit like the Battlefield campaign where you have different characters you play as, but whether they'll do it or not, it's too early to say. I doubt it, but then maybe. I hope they will add AI in multiplayer to make the battles bigger and increase in case the server dies. I wholeheartedly agree. They need like AI troopers so that the battles feel bigger. And yeah, that'd be cool. What if there was only 2 maps per era? I would be disappointed, to say the least. I would expect more, considering they're hyping it up to be a bigger and better game. It needs to have more maps than what's in this game by like vanilla per era. Well, per era, I would be fine if there was like 4 maps per era. I would be settled with that, and if they made DLC maps, I'd be also very annoyed. But at least there'd be more maps, you know. I don't really like DLC, to be honest, but I get it because at least then you get the experience you wanted. Admittedly for twice the money, but you get the experience you wanted. Does Old Republic count for an era? No, I don't think so, because they wouldn't be able to tie them together in one game. Like, Old Republic, too far apart. I hope the campaign is a standalone and not a tutorial like in Battlefield 1. You never know. Now, I know most people will be like, oh, Fighter Squadron. Me, I'm okay with that. I don't mind Fire Squadron. I hope they have a lot more weapons and plants. Yeah, it's all about the plants, man. All about the plants. Planets. Yeah, more planets would be cool. More weapons. Definitely need more. You can have the same, but you need to have a lot more with it. So, weapons is fine if they add more ones. Why can't I not? There we go. The untold story of a soldier. I think it's about a stranded pilot that sees the Death Star blowing up. What do you think? It'll definitely be. They're definitely going to be sympathetic to the Empire. That's for definite, because later on you hear her say, "Avenge the Emperor," don't you? Or you know what I mean. It'd be cool if we could get Darth Sidious as a hero for the Clone Wars era with the dual lightsabers, like in the Clone Wars show. If it's lore friendly, by all means. You know, I don't mind. What I really want, the main thing I want, is more content. More content. Can we leave, please? I don't mind Fire Squadron, Ivan. I bet you'd all be okay with leaving. Fire Squadron doesn't bother me. I just searched for Bespin, so it switches up the scenery a little bit. I don't mind Fire Squadron. I'm just going to try and get XP. Let me play for a little bit. Come on. I've just got comfy. Just got sitting here ready. Cartoon Clone Wars heroes like Rex and Asajj Ventress and Asher. I'm sorry, I'm going to be butchering these names because I haven't watched the Clone Wars show. I'm going to watch them all. I'm going to watch all the animated shows, I promise. Because the pilot to Star Wars Rebels looked really interesting and I liked it. I'm not a huge fan of anime, but I like the story of it. It's alright. Gun skins would be cool. They would be cool. Come on, Cloud Car, bitch. Come on. God damn it. Galactic Conquest? Galactic Conquest. I would definitely die happy. Pack system for random Jedi and skins. I hope they don't do it, because they'll probably end up having microtransactions, so you can buy packs with real money. I hope not, personally, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was something they did, but I hope they don't do it. Just because it's like an easy money farm, and they know people are going to buy packs. If they added packs and you had like currency, you bought packs, and it was entirely with in-game money and had no outside influence where you could buy it with real money, then I'm down for it, as long as there's no paywall for it. As there are multiple errors, my hopes for Galactic Conquest is high. Oh, Hurricane's in the chat. Everyone say hi to Hurricane, and happy Easter, and shit. And shit. How would they implement space to ground? I imagine easiest way would be, for example, like if you're starting off in space, you come out of like a carrier ship, you fly around, do some battles, whatever, and then you fly to the planet that's right there. If obviously there'd need to be a map that would have a planet right there, and then it sort of like brings you into an auto-locked transition. I guess like it'll be a few seconds where you see like shit happening, like where you're going into the atmosphere, burning into the atmosphere, that sort of thing, and then you're in, and then you're in like for example like Fighter Squadron, you're on the planet and you're flying, and then at that point, if you're like, you can like jump out and land on the ground, and if you've got a jetpack, then that helps you. If you don't, then you're a bit screwed. You need to be low enough to the ground. I imagine it'd be cool if you could land your ship as well. If you could land it and then fly up into space, that would be cool. And you know, one thing me and Hurricane would have to try is standing on it and then flying up into space while we're standing on it. That would be really funny. That would be awesome. I would be totally down for that. Right now I wish I was home, but my grandmother's food is too good to leave for Star Wars. It's just a shame, like, you go away and then like the day after there's like a trailer leak, and we were going to do like a live reaction thing and everything. It would have been great. Hurricanes, the god of burpers. Please tell me what you thought about the teaser. Still a turtle. Clone Wars skins would be great. I think just customizing, like, I don't really mind what era it's in, as long as I mean, as long as armor customizing is in all eras, I'll be cool with that. Definitely with Clone and Empire. I'll kill him instead. They should do what Call of Duty did and remaster the old Star Wars Battlefront. I would live with it. I would prefer it if they made it good. I mean, like, with this game, I think it would have been better if they'd have just remastered the old one. At this point, I hope they improve. I like the graphics, that's the thing. If they'd have remastered the old Battlefront with this engine and kept everything else more or less the same, I would have been happy with that. Just a remaster with this sort of engine would be cool. I could live with that. I mean, I don't mind. Either way, they can remaster it, they can make a whole new one. But I reckon they'll make one with this engine, just like from what they already have here. I doubt they'll remaster now. There'd be no point in remastering and making another game as well at the same time, because you're going to be making two of the same game. and remastering one of them, making new of your own. It's like people are going to have to choose, you know. Yeah, no, you can see that in the poster, Elias. Do you think that we could have custom games like Halo's Forge mode? Yeah, I mean, that would be cool. People would create some pretty cool modes, I'd admit. They would be pretty cool. You see Han Solo on the Tauntaun in the teaser. I'm going to have to go back and check this. Sorry, but I'm going to have to check these things. Andrea, thank you for subscribing. I hope I said that right. Andrea. No, not Andrea. Oh my god, I'm a dickhead. Andrea. Words can't handle them today. I also want to be able to play as the Senate. Will Palpatine be Emperor or Chancellor? There'll probably be bits of him in it, more than likely. Like, you'll see him as Chancellor. Maybe you can play as him as Chancellor Palpatine, but with like the lightsaber. Because obviously in Revenge of the Sith, you see him fight with a lightsaber, which he doesn't do in this game. So having like him play with a lightsaber as Chancellor Palpatine would be cool, and then when you have him as Emperor Palpatine with the lightning, that would be cool, because then you play 2 different stages of Palpatine where he uses different weapons. That would be cool. Is space to ground combat, do you start in space and work your way to the ground like in Scarif? No, space to ground is more like... Sorry, I need to... Samori Roden? I hope I said your name right. Thank you for subscribing. Space to ground is more fluid and, you know, free fall. Like, you can go up and down, out into space and out of space at will. Ferenc, I hope I said your name right. I'm sorry, I'm terrible with names. They should give Lando his power blast back so it fits the movies better. As long as it's not glitched, that's alright. Because that Lando glitch was ridiculous. I mean, they could make him, like, a bit better, a bit more powerful, I suppose. I ain't got a problem with that. Is it game over if EA and DICE fail? I mean, for Battlefront, probably. For Star Wars, probably not, because they're making loads of games. I just like... The one worry is when they're making loads of games at once, it can always be a little bit worrying. Zoltan, thank you for subscribing. The issue is when they're making multiple games, it makes you think, like, are they spreading their resources too thin? And are they going to make a whole bunch of shit games? But then again, they are going to multiple different studios. It's not like they've got DICE making every every Star Wars game. Yes, they're making every Battlefront, but they're making them one at a time. They're not making 5 different Star Wars games at once. And they're spacing them out over years. So it's not like they're all going to come out in like 2 years. They're all going to come out in different years, like one every year. Imagine Plagueis, a Star Wars movie. I'd be curious to know what Plagueis' story would be like, to be honest. I'd be cool with that. Oh, God. People are trying to chat up, Anne. Let's just see how they react to that. Rey is carrying a normal lightsaber in the poster. It's kind of hard to tell. Did you just assume that? Can't wait to play as General Grievous. I hope they have General Grievous in. It's not confirmed, but maybe. We'll find out more probably at Star Wars Celebration in a few days. Hello, Fly Guy. How you doing, man? What graphics are you playing on? 1080p Ultra? I am playing 2K Ultra. 2K, so 1440p. You wouldn't ever be able to date a transgender anyway. Oh, God. Can I show you how to do the glitch out of the map by yourself? Maybe. If I reach level 100, by all means. Oh, he's running like a gentleman. The Alfox is running like a gentleman. Just need to point that out, everyone. Oh, that was close. Oh, trooper, get rid of him. More troopers, too many troopers, I'm dead. If anyone's talking in the chat, it's as Unique Outcasts, it's Hurricane, by the way, not me. I was worried about them making too many Star Wars games, but we've got DICE along with 2 other developers, so hopefully nothing bad happens. Yeah, so like, it's not like they're spreading out their resources. Like, it's not like the developers are making multiple games. It's the publisher that's paying developers to make a lot of games, and EA has a lot of money, as we all know. So, hopefully, I mean, they've been making all the right moves right now. Like, the past couple of years, they've been doing everything right. The only mistake they've made is with this game. Like, they dropped the ball quite hard. But with Battlefield and this now Battlefront 2 announcement, they've been making all the right moves. Playable Darth Jar the Fett confirmed. Oh, great. I think Darth Jar Jar would be hilarious. Misa, kill you now. That would just no. Sorry, I would die in a fit of laughter. Jar Jar should be a DLC hero and the most powerful. No, he should be a DLC villain, mate. Villain. Norwegian chocolate is the best. I thought Belgium chocolate was the best. I've been to Belgium, I know. It's delicious. Right. I'm gonna play as Han Solo because it's gonna be cramped. Do you think we could get a game mode in Clone Wars where the objective is to destroy a droid manufacturing plant? And if you're clones, you would have to attack and CIS defend. That would be pretty cool. And you have to like go inside, infiltrate. But yeah, I think if you had to go in and infiltrate and like destroy things, similar as to how like infiltration works and Death Star Battle Station works in the current game, that'd be cool. If they had some cool twists on it, I'll be alright with that. Please let us kill Gungans in this game. I would want to kill Ewoks. No offense to any Ewok lovers out there, but I think having an Ewok run away from you and then you shoot me in the back of the head would just... Oh god, I'm a sick person. I'm just sick. It'd be good gameplay. Mars bars are the best. Jar Jar in the new game is target practice. Come on, where are people? I want to kill some fools. There's some people. Your logo is an Ewok. I know it is, but I just think it'd be funny to kill some. Like, that's it. I just think it'd be funny. Not all of them, just some of them. Okay, maybe all of them. Maybe all of them. Just for a laugh. Just for the bants, you know? It'd be okay, because it's just for bants. Like, it's all it is. Just bants. And they'll be okay with it. They'll be cool. They'll just be like, yeah, sure, kill me, mate. Nah, mate. Hey, fuck off. I'm not going to spawn trap him. Click, 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 click. Alright, now I'm just going to deal with you. Oh, you lucky bastard. Oh, you lucky bastard. Right, I'm spawn camping a bit too hard here. I'm going to back out. Not spawn trapping, no one today. Just defending. Why do people hate Ewoks? They're the most adorable fucking things ever. I know, right? I mean, I still want to kill one. That's not changing anything, but I remember, right, I don't know why. I must have been such a pussy when I was younger. When I first watched all the Star Wars films, I remember I felt genuinely sad. You know that scene where you see like an Ewok get killed in, I think it was Return of the Jedi. I don't know if it was. I can't remember. I don't know if it was Empire Strikes Back or Return of the Jedi, where you see like Ewoks fighting on Endor, and one of them gets blown up and killed, and the other one's like sad because it was like his friend had died, and I genuinely felt sad, like really sad about that Ewok's death, because it was like, I don't know, they're just furry things, and they die, and it's just like, oh god, no. Oh! Ah! No! 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 Oh! That was too close. Oh! 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 How am I staying alive right now? Should I watch the animated Clone Wars and Rebel series before playing Battlefront 2? I don't think it will be necessary. Someone who's watched it can elaborate a bit on that. I don't know. I haven't watched them. I've started on Rebels, but I haven't gone too far in it. Hold on a second. Oh, hello. I didn't even see them. Oh! Alright. 5 HP. Gotta be careful now. Where was the extraction point? That way. We're losing it. Okay. Do I have to pick one of them off? Sorry if I'm not. I'm trying to concentrate. While I'm playing as a hero, I want to stay alive as long as possible, because that's where you get the most XP in bursts. I will go back to talking normally very soon. Let's see. I can risk it. In the back of the trailer, you can see the top of the screen arcs, 170s and clones. Capital error ships, yes. Yes. You see some capital ships. When Return of the Jedi in that scene with the ATST kills the Ewok, I almost fucking cry. Yeah, I know, like, that was how genuinely sad I felt when seeing it die. It was, like, actually depressing. I don't know why. I have no idea why. Now I wouldn't give a shit, but, like, back then when I was younger, it was like, oh no. I didn't even sound very depressed about it then, but you know what I mean. Like it was sad. It was very sad. Leroy, oh, you lucky bitch! Come on, I need to see the name. Five Nights at Freddy's fan 546 something or other. Thank you for subscribing. I missed the end of your name. 1 HP. No. Oh shit. When do we get a blender reveal? When I have money to buy a blender, I'm skint at the moment. Someone, no. I'm most excited for Clone Wars era. Same man, I'm most excited for that. Oh great, now we're getting spawn trapped. This guy don't care. I think we should try and hold him up in the spawn as much as we can so he dies. Oh, god damn it. There'll be episode 8 characters in pre-order. Yeah, that's what I was expecting. To be fair, this is bad. Like, this is scummy. Ollie GP, thank you for subscribing, man. Thank you very much. I'm most excited for New Era. Yeah, actually, what's everyone's, like, you know, what are they most pumped for? Are they pumped for the New Era, the Empire one, like this one, or prequels? If anyone says Empire, I'm going to be mad at you, by the way, because you've already got one. Stefan, I don't want to pronounce your last name because I'll probably get it wrong, but thank you for subscribing anyway. New era. Yes. 9 num is awesome. Thank you for subscribing. When you get killed by an ion grenade. Admittedly, I had no HP left. I had none. Okay? Cut me some slack. I'm going to switch it up to a bit more of a close range weapon here. Yeah, that whole, like, yeah, nudging his friend and then realising he was dead was like, aww. Fog's Prod. Interesting name. Thank you for subscribing. I'm hyped for the new game modes. I'm curious as to see what new modes there will be. I took an afternoon nap, and when I woke up I thought the trailer was a dream because it was too good to be true. All but mostly Clone Wars. Clone Wars, Clone Wars, Force Awakens, Clone Wars, count 5, 7, prequels, and I agree. Yeah, prequels, I know people don't really like the films too much, but the Clone Wars is just too good. Where's Hurricane staying at? He's staying like somewhere in the middle of Norway. Don't know where. Norway's a big country. Somewhere in the middle. Family. Because it's Easter, mate. He'll be back. Well, I think he's coming back on Friday, so he might not be back making videos till probably Saturday, unless he's really up for it. Just pumped up for space battles and Clone Wars. So am I, man. I really, honestly, I played so many space battles when I first played Battlefront 2. Because I remember I played the first game, loved it to death, then realised there was a second one. Generic name, thank you for subscribing, thank you very much. But then I realised there was a second Clone Wars game, and I was just like, oh. And then, yeah, played a load of space battles. So when I saw the space battles, I was just like, just needed to play it. And I just played loads of space battles. That's my favourite part. Just like how infiltrating other ships and destroying their systems from the inside was so much cooler than just breaking them on the outside. I was just like, why would I want to break them from the outside when you could just infiltrate and do it? Actually, that has given me an idea. Why am I using this for close range when I could use the bow rifle? Who's your favourite hero? Tobias Burger, thank you for subscribing. Favourite hero is in this game, Chewie. Favourite villain, Emperor. Not because they're better, but just because they're more fun to play. I hope the lightsaber combat will be improved. I hope so. I want, like, if you're having like lightsaber hero versus lightsaber hero duels, they need to be good, and it seems like there might be more lightsaber heroes in this game potentially. So please, or I say potentially, guaranteed more lightsaber heroes, so you'll be getting into more lightsaber duels. So they need to be good. There needs to be good mechanics for it. I'm just gonna try. I'm just gonna let him run through, I think, and then just stab him. Like, surprise, and then just dead. Norway compared to where I live in Ireland is like Ewok compared to a Wookiee with enhanced heights who are also on steroids. I know, right? Same. Hey, what? Chucky Chica, thank you for subscribing. That was weird. Mike Reith, I hope I said that right. Thank you for subscribing. Off the gaming, are you excited for the episode 8 trailer? I'm always looking forward to new films. I thought Force Awakens was okay. I think Rogue One's better, but Force Awakens was okay. I just hope Daisy Ridley's acting has gotten a bit better. Because, I mean, basically the entire film was just spent like this. Like every shot, every scene, she was like that. Emil Stender, thank you for subscribing. But yeah, there's she's the thing is, right, she's like that in interviews as well, because I saw an interview with like a bunch of the cast and she was just constantly the whole time. Just the whole time. It's hilarious. Oh, dubstep grenades though still sound good even like a year and a half later. Imagine if 4 lightsaber heroes on the same team all just storm an objective and they're fighting normal soldiers. That would be unfair. No, it would be funny, but it would be unfair. Hey, shit. I said it right. Cool, nice. What happened to Connor, Hazel, and Anne? Nothing. Anne's in the game. She's the partner. She's right there. Hazel is a mod still. She appears in streams very occasionally. Connor's the same. Just we're all doing our own thing, you know. They haven't gone anywhere. Just they're here when they're here. I hope the lightsaber combat isn't just swish moves to the left and the right and it says shit when they're doing like I don't want to kill you. Like, yeah, I mean when you're playing as Luke, you don't want to like the cheesy lines he has. You might as well. I'd rather him say nothing. But yeah, there needs to be a little bit more like flicky flick moves when he does stuff. You know, it'd be more awesome. And I think there needs to be a bit more impact when he's taking people out. Hunter SW, thank you for subscribing. Is the Stormtrooper behind Rey original trilogy or First Order? I think they're First Order. I think they look like they're First Order, to be honest. Which is your favourite DLC map? Death Star. Like the battle station stuff. Those ones. Shit. Do you reckon any Rogue One here characters will appear as heroes in the new game? Probably. Probably ones we haven't seen yet. Like, when I say I haven't seen yet, I mean like in the game. There'll be more from the film. Yeah. Chances are we'll see some Rogue One stuff as well. Sorry, Rouge One. They are cheesy lines, come on. Don't make me kill you. I'm sorry, but what are you doing in this game? If you don't want to kill pings. Kill pings. Kill pings! Do you find anything will get playable Y-Wings in Battlefront 2? I mean, maybe. It would make... They should. For more variation, they should. You can in the previous Battlefronts, so why not in this one? I need more like storming room equipment, because this is going to be a struggle. Mustafar could be a DLC, or it could be in the game. Oh my god, my chair is creaky. 84 views for 30k subs, what the fuck? It's middle of the day, man. People are busy. Do you think we could get a very diverse map on Naboo, like on the edge of the city, and then it goes out into the fields and forests? It really depends. Like, if they've already got Naboo stuff for the city, probably not. But you never know what they're going to do. I would prefer them in the city for more interesting stuff. Are you kidding me? I'm done. What's your favourite gun? I don't really have a favourite. I'd say the A180, I guess, if any of them. There's a hero pickup over there which I want. I want it. You think we'll get a Jedi Temple map for the prequel era? I hope so. It'd be nice to have a Jedi Temple map. Shit. Squeaky chair, what made it squeaky? I don't know, it just started happening now. To be fair, I've had this chair a while. Shit. Oh, Death Trooper. Yeah, boy. holding your hip. Shit! Couldn't throw it. It was in my way. Ugh. You think if they changed the scopes on sniper rifles in Battlefront 2 we could get some proper crosshairs? I don't know, man. I don't really snipe. It's probably because of that. I don't even know. I just don't do it very often. I only do it with the A180 because the A180 is cool. Do you think the class system will return? No idea, but I hope so. Really hope so. I'll be disappointed if there isn't. Just to say it like that. God damn it. I hope they fix Luke's force push so you don't have to jump for it to work instead of force pushing when they're quite close to you and you got shocks it didn't work. For me, it's a bit awkward when it's on the ground. It still works, but it's fine. It does work when you're in the air, like, easier. But, yeah, it does need some work. God damn it. Robust doesn't snipe, he spines. Let me guess, Battlefront 2 hype? Yes, mate. How about in Battlefront 2 we can change our crosshair? If it gave you the customization options, then yes. Yes. Absolutely. What's your favourite hero? Chewie! Favourite villain's the Emperor. I think we should have a limited amount of grenades in the next Battlefront, and grenades shouldn't be unlimited. It makes zero sense. I think they should have an ammo system in general. Make it so you just can't, like, fire endlessly. If you space your shots enough, you could just fire endlessly, and no. There can be power-ups where you can temporarily fire endlessly like you can in this, with no overheating. But they should, I mean, make it so you have to reload. It would stop people from just walking down a hallway and just holding down the fucking mouse button. Need the option to not wear shoes. Tell you what, let's do some shout outs, shall we? I'm going to set the chat in slow mode. Let's do some shout outs before I go. Why not? Hey? Why not? Let's set it in slow mode. Ugh, so many people don't spam their name. Just say shout out. Say shout out in the chat. And I'll read out the names as best as I can, to the best of my ability here. I'm the only one that likes Star Cards. I think you might be one of the few. What if the Battlefront, what if Star Cards Battlefront 2 is gone? I think that'd be a good thing. Stream to a level 100. I don't actually know if I'm close yet. I'm still quite far out. Hope they don't make errors. I was past when you could play as Luke and then I'm in Scarif. Huh. Alright, here we go. Andrew Roke. Cat seat people. Tomatoes, potato sauce. Dan Griffiths. Bo the Bomber 92. I'm fine. I'm fine. I got this. How can you make a cinematic? Cinematic tools. You need it to be on PC though. Chucky Chica. Iron Spartan Productions. Come on, we got to get more shout outs in here. Come on, we got 70 people here. Come on. Barry the Blender. Cricket for the win. A Legend 27. My nemesis slow mode. Also raid. Say my name in the stream, it would please me. Lanky Pancake. You could have just said shout out, man. You could have just said shout out. Don't know if we'll do a raid. I don't think we'll do. Brody Dodie. The Mario and Sonic fan. John Thomas. I can't see the first bit of your name, I'm sorry. Darth Jader. I was about to say Jar Jar. Darth Jader. Ivanoid. Alibaba Alpaca the third. Roy Givivolo 121. Get these names. Yeah. That will do it. Screw it, shout out. Jet Tunic. Make it a shout out. Snote 30,000. That's right. Shout out for Rise Swag. Rise Swag. Give him good old shout outs. Right, that'll do. No more shout outs. That'll do. Stream is over for today. And me and Creaky Chair need to go and do other things. Not what you think. Darth Thiel is awesome. Lewis Hayes. I don't know. The name's bad. Yeah, another shout out. Yeah, definitely, mate. Right, well, that'll do. And I hope you enjoyed the stream. We'll always be talking about Battlefront 2 now for until it comes out. We'll just be constantly talking about it. So yeah. Wait, what? Heroes versus villains. Can't pronounce. Defid. Shout out moment is gone. Don't time them out. Just remove it, guys. Just remove it, mods, please. No, don't time them out. I'm tempted to do the hero 2v2 thing, but I do need to. I have things to do, so I'm sorry about that. But we'll do it next time. I promise, Ivan. I promise. I don't like this chair now. Why is it so creaky? Anyway, I'll see you later. I'll see you very soon. God damn this fucking BRB screen, man. God damn it.